All right, yoga today. Finding your chairs. So just wanted to say that if the music is ever too loud, because I can't hear it, I'm just playing it in your background. Feel free to unmute yourself and just say, hey, Kate, I can't hear the music or it's too loud, and I will adjust it. Okay. All right, so let's find our chairs, sit with a tall spine. And so tomorrow is June 21st. It's the first day of summer. It's the summer solstice, which means the longest day or the longest light of the year. And it's also International Yoga Day tomorrow as well. So great week. Glad you all showed up for your yoga to just bring in this new summer solstice. Yeah. All right. So part of the solstice is let's just shake off the stuff. We just carry so much, right? We carry who we are, what we do, and we just think that that's who we are, right? We're defined. Yeah. And so let's just shake off any old stuff, even if you've been carrying it for days, weeks, months, decades, and you don't like it and you don't want it anymore. Just shake it off. Shake, shake, shake. Yeah. And then relax. Because as summer solstice happens, you see nature, and nature is constantly renewing, shaking it off and renewing. And so that's what we can do on this day. So we're going to sit with a nice tall spine with our palms up on our lap. Good. And let's start with a little breathing. Let's just take a breath in through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Let the breath go, and let's float our eyes closed. We're going to start today with just nice vibrational sound of Om to welcome in this summer solstice that's happening, this long light that we are given. So taking a breath in through the nose, exhale out the mouth, and take another breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, exhale with the sound of Om. Om. Relax. Yes, our body is energy, it's vibrations, it's cells. That's basically what our body is made up of, right? And so getting that energy flow helps us to feel alive, right? All right, so we're going to start with single nostril breathing. So either keeping your eyes closed or you can open them to see what I'm doing, but taking your right hand and just closing with your thumbs, close off the right side of your nostril and take a breath in through the left side. Then with your ring finger, close off the left nostril and breathe out the right side. Your peace finger and middle finger can rest down the middle of between your eyebrows, and then close off the right, inhale left. Close off the left, exhale right. Close off the right, inhale left. Close off the left, inhale right. So you're making a circle with your breath. So continue at your own pace, breathing out the right and in the left side of the nose. Relaxing that right arm, even though the hand's up on your face. Relax that right shoulder. And elongate the breath. Yes, breathing in for as long as you can. Breathing out as long as you can, pausing at the top and the bottom of your breath just for a second. So this helps us to equalize our energy, our solar and lunar energy that we are affected by, whether we are conscious of it or not. These seasonal changes, the weather, all of that really affects how we feel because we're part of it. We can't help but be affected. So this breath helps us to just normalize, yeah, that solar energy, harmonize that solar energy. Let's just do about 2 more circles. Slow, relaxed breath. And just the next time that you breathe out, right nostril, float your hand down onto your lap, palm up next to the left. And just relax. Yeah. So the practice today will be burning off. The sun is at its fullest. You know, it's nice and warm. And so burning off any of the stories we no longer want to hold, right? That we don't need. Any stories that we define ourselves by, and how other people define us by. Yeah, I am not this. Good. All about transformation this time, this solar time. It's about transformation, change, new beginnings, right? And then when you're feeling ready and complete, you can gently flutter the eyes open. Good, yeah. And so during our practice today, we're just going to be inviting in new. Again, we are defined by what we have done the past decades that we've been on this earth, and what other people define us as, how they see us, is so much of how we see ourselves, right? So letting all that go, that doesn't serve you, and bringing in, what do I want? What brings me joy? What do I want to bring into my life, right? What do I want to hold? Yeah. All right. So let's start with our neck. So nice tall spine. Take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Flex your shoulders back. Stretch. And then inhale. Slowly roll your head over to the right and back. And over to the other side. We do this almost every class. But just be aware. Continue on. Be aware of how you're rolling your neck. And can you do it differently today? Or maybe what you have been doing is been working well for you. And you keep it. Yes, so this time of year, it's about keeping what you like, what serves you, and letting go of what doesn't. And it begins with awareness. Next time the head comes forward, pause. Reverse, go the opposite direction. Inhaling to the side and up, and exhaling forward. Yeah. So it's so easy to just fall into our pattern when we don't even have to think. But when you do think about it, you know, you realize that what you're thinking about is stuff that happened in the past, or maybe stuff that you're making stories of the future that you don't even know how it's going to work out or what's going to happen in the future. So it's just such a waste, right? We don't know what's happening, so why go there? Next time that the head comes forward, pause. Press down into your toes and slowly lift your head back up. Yeah, good. That's the beauty of this practice, I think, is it makes us stop. To stop, become aware. Am I sad? It's okay to be sad, right? Am I angry? It's okay to be angry. Do it for a little bit, get through it, and then move on, right? Move on, let that go, move on. Okay, so coming into our shoulders, relax the arms down, press down into your feet as you lift your shoulders up, and roll them back and melt your shoulders down. Forward and up. Just getting rid of that tension that we like to hold in the shoulders and the neck, and that we're not even aware of most times, and then reverse. Breathing in as we go back and up and forward. So reverse your circles. Yeah. And life just gets busy. When you give yourself the gift of stopping and becoming aware and getting rid of and renewing, that's when you feel good. That's when you feel joy and happiness and relax. Good. All right. And so we're going to relax the arms down. We're going to turn the palms out. On an inhale breath, we're going to float the arms up and bend the elbows. And let's bring our fingers onto our shoulders. Good. And take a nice breath in. And as you exhale, bring your elbows forward. Try to touch your elbows if you can. Good. And relax them a little bit. And let's lift them up towards the sky and out and down. Good. And just do a few circles of whatever feels good on your body. Right? Just take it to your limit. And yours is different than mine and everyone else's on this planet. So we are all individuals, but yet we're all one. Yeah, we're living and coexisting together. Good. And then reverse, go the opposite direction. Nice, big circles. Smile on the face. Good. Again, what we think is what manifests, is what happens to us in our life. So just be aware of your thoughts. Yeah. And relax and shake it out. Good. Wiggle it out. All right, we're going to start with some sun salutations, seated sun salutations. Again, just to welcome in and bring in this new transition into light. Yeah. So we're going to start with mountain pose. So arms down alongside the body, palms out, nice, gentle, tall spine. Good. We're going to take a breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to bring our palms together at our heart. Good. And on an inhale breath, bring your fingers forward and reach your arms up, just to where you can. You can keep the elbows bent. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, float your hands down onto your lap and hinge forward, halfway. Clasp behind that left knee. On an inhale breath, lift the left knee up, doesn't really matter which, yeah. And exhale, release the foot. And inhale, lift the right knee up, hug it in. And exhale, release and come forward. Good. Glide your hands and grab the back of your chair. Keeping the body forward. On an inhale breath, lift your chest, coming into a little nice stretch, cobra stretch. And then exhale, relax the head, let it float down. Bring your hands back to your thighs. Inhale, reach the body back up and exhale it out. On an inhale breath again, reach the arms forward and up. And on an exhale breath, come into down dog by leaning forward, seated down dog, pressing into your toes, you're leaning forward. You can also cactus your arms here. On an inhale breath, slowly come back up. And as you exhale, bring your hands together and float them to your heart. Good. We're just going to do that same pattern. Yes. Again, seated sun salutation a few times, following our breath. All right. So you have the pattern down. So starting in mountain pose, take a breath in. And as you exhale, float your hands to your heart. Good. On an inhale breath, reach your arms forward and up. You can even look up slightly. On an exhale breath, as you float your hands to your thighs, hinge forward, come into just a little forward fold. Clasp behind the right knee now, and inhale, hug that knee in. And exhale, release the leg down, find that forward fold. And inhale, clasp behind the left knee and hug that thigh into your belly. And exhale, release and forward fold. On an inhale breath, keep your body forward, reach back for your chair. Exhale it out. On an inhale breath, lift your heart, reach your shoulders back, lift your chin. And exhale, relax the head down, release the hands onto thighs. Good. Inhale, slowly come back up and reach your arms either forward and up or cactus. And on an exhale breath, lean the body forward, downward dog. Good. And inhale, slowly come back up with the body. And exhale, bringing palms together, hands float to heart. Good. Relax the arms down, find mountain pose. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, bring your palms to your heart. Good. On an inhale breath, reach the arms forward and up. On an exhale breath, fold at your hips, hands on your thighs, forward fold. Maybe you come a little further down. Inhale, clasp behind the left knee now. On an inhale breath, hug that knee up into your chest. And exhale, release it down, forward fold. Clasp behind the opposite knee. On an inhale breath, now lift the right knee up, squeeze it into your belly. And exhale, forward fold. Keeping the body forward, inhale, reach your arms back. See if you can grab onto your chair. Exhale it out. On an inhale breath, lift the heart, lift the chin, reach the shoulder blades to touch. Open that chest. And exhale, relax the head back forward. Gently let go of the chair, hands to thighs. On an inhale breath, press into your feet to bring the body back up. Reach the arms forward and up or cactus. And as you exhale, press your belly forward, lean forward, press into your toes, downward dog. Maybe you come a little further forward. And inhale, slowly bring the body back up. And exhale, bring your hands to prayer position. Float them to your heart and close your eyes. Just soak in that beautiful sun, that solar energy that you created around you and in you. Again, burning off all of what we do not want to hold anymore. Inviting in warmth, clarity, love, joy, playfulness. Take a nice big breath in, feel the heart rise, and exhale, relax the body. Bring the hands onto the thighs. Good. And again, now you can flutter the eyes open. Good. Coming into little cat-cow here, we're going to inhale and lift the heart, slide your hands up to the top of your thighs, reach your elbows back, and exhale, slide your hands forward, drop your head off. It should feel really nice on that back of the neck. Yeah. Press into your feet, inhale, slide your hands up your thighs, reach your elbows back, lift your heart, look up. And exhale, slide your hands forward and drop your head. And let's pause here in this cat pose and just rock your head side to side. Just loosening up the neck, nice and gently. Good. And then bringing the head back to center, press down into your feet and slowly start to lift the body back up, the head back up, hands just come halfway here. Good, yeah. All right, coming into a little twist for our spine, relax the arms down. Good, this is good for our solar plexus. So that's the sun part, solar meaning sun. So that's the area right above your navel and right below your sternum. So sort of like your belly. And that, when we get that fired up, that's our Agni, right? That fire in our body. And when that's in balance, nice and open, our digestion is good, right? Our willpower is good. And we're able to be more adventurous, right? Yes, good. So we want to be adventurous, right? So let's take a nice big breath in. Exhale it out. We're going to start on an inhale breath. We're going to reach the arms forward and up again. Yeah, take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, let the shoulders melt down and then pivot at your waist, right at that, in that solar plexus area. We're moving that over, sort of coming to a little squeezing of it, and relax the arms down. Good. And turn the gaze over to the right shoulder. So ambition is also one of those energies that gets open on our solar plexus. It's one of the chakras, that solar plexus. Yeah. So when we feel lethargic, don't feel like doing anything, probably our digestion is slow and we feel lethargic. Yeah. So breathe here to that solar plexus. And just burning off any little, thought processes, negative, sluggishness. Let's just burn it off. Let it burn off. You can start on your next exhale breath, relax the body. Slowly start to turn the head back forward and slowly bring the body back forward. Good. All right. And I'm going to just twist to the other side. So on an inhale breath, bring the arms forward and up. Yes. Let's just stretch here. So stretch the right arm up a little higher and the left arm. And the right arm. And the left. And bring the gaze back forward. Relax your shoulders. Loosen up the hands. And again, at that solar plexus, turn towards the left. Imagine that little twist right in that solar plexus. Release the arms down. And turn the gaze and look over the left shoulder. Find your breath. Breathe right into that little spot right above your navel. Even imagine that there's a little flame there. And as you breathe in, the flame brightens. Yes, each time. Good. Burning off our junk. Do that today and tomorrow. Just sit quietly and say, what habits do I want to not do anymore? And the next time you exhale, relax the body and slowly bring the head back forward and bring the body back forward. Good. And roll it out, shake the head. Right. Get rid of all your junk. And so many times it's hard to define what that junk is. Yeah, but that's why having awareness and just observing how we react, what we want, what makes us happy, what doesn't make us happy. All of that, it's up to us, right? Nobody else around us. Yes, all right, so either you can stay in your chair or we can do some standing poses. And so coming to a stand. So that's a pose, sliding your heels back, hinging forward, press your toes into the floor, and slowly come to a stand, if that's for you today. Hard sometimes when you're sitting for a little bit, so just shake it off, wiggle the body. Yeah. Get the stiffness out of your joints, just wiggle wherever you feel like you need to wiggle in your body. And then start to shake a little bit more. Now it's like, okay, that feels good. And then really give it your 100%, whatever you want to do. Maybe it's where we were, maybe you want to get crazy, but just shake the head, blink the eyes, just wiggle the body. Yeah, good. And come to relax state here. Let's find our mountain pose. Good. So standing mountain pose, again, palms are forward, belly's tucked in, kneecaps are lifted. We're going to inhale and reach the arms out and up. Big breath in as you breathe in. And as you exhale, let the arms float down. Good. And inhale, grabbing all this beautiful energy like if we're a big sunshine. And as we exhale, relax the arms down. And a couple more times. Big breath in and big breath out. And I know we talk about energy a lot, in yoga, and it's hard when we don't see something to realize that it's there. But if you think of a radio waves, right? Something's being emitted half a world away, and we're listening to it on this device that we have, right? And how did that happen? It's energy, it's radio waves. So there's all sorts of those types of things out in the universe, and we are part of that as well. Yeah, so just believe that, yeah. And relax. That's why things that happen around us and in nature affect us. And roll the shoulders out. Good. All right. On an inhale breath, come back to your mountain pose, right? And then lift those kneecaps up. And on an inhale breath, now we're going to reach the arms out and up again. And this time, pause at the top. Good. And then we're going to lift our chin up slightly. And on an inhale breath, we're going to stretch up tall. And as we exhale, as if there's a huge ball behind your head and your back, we're going to reach up and just a little baby back bend. Lean over. So you're stretching long to lean over that big ball behind you. Toes are pressing into the floor. And you're breathing. Opening up that whole body. And then on your next inhale breath, slowly bring your hands back up, gaze back down. Good. Turn your palms out and exhale the arms. Just let the arms float down. Good. And roll out the shoulders. Good. And let's bring our legs a little wider apart. Good. And just rock your hips side to side. We'll be doing our warrior poses here, so we're stretching the inside of our thighs, side to side. That just should feel nice. Now come back to center. Good, and toe heel, or step your feet back to hip distance apart. Good. We're gonna do an open twist here. So following our breath, our big breath, we're gonna inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Again, and on an exhale breath, we're going to soften the knees, drop your arms halfway and turn and look over towards the right. Yeah. And that left arm is reaching back slightly. Good. And then press into your toes as you inhale, start to move the body back forward and reach the arms back up. And as you exhale, soften the knees and twist over to the left. And then inhale, slowly come back forward, nice and gently, nice and smooth. And exhale back to the right. Maybe go a little further. And draw that left arm back so it's not going forward. And inhale, slowly come up, forward. And exhale one more time to the left, reaching that right arm back a little bit. You're opening up that chest. And then inhale, slowly bring the body back forward, arms back up. Let's float our hands, our palms together, and exhale. Relax those hands towards heart. Release the hands down, and then slide your hands back and just very gently, very softly interlace your fingers behind you there. And relax your shoulders. That should feel nice on your shoulders. Good. Let's take a nice big breath in through to the heart. And exhale with a ha. Ha. Let the breath out. Another big breath in. And ha. Let it go. Release your hands. Stretching the side body a little bit. So on an inhale breath, reach the right arm out and up. Stretch up tall, take a breath in. As you exhale, stretch the fingers towards the ceiling. And then inhale, reach up. And exhale, reach up and lean over. Good. And then slowly, if it's available, you can look underneath your right arm. A little more stretch in your neck. And breathe. Sides of your body now. Opening up. And yoga helps us, each class helps us to burn off the things, the tightness, the stiffness. And then inhale, slowly come back up, bring the gaze back forward, and exhale, allow that arm to slowly float down. And last side here. Inhale, reach the left arm out and up. Stretch up tall. Exhale, stretch those fingers up towards the sky. Good. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, reach up and over. Not very far. Yeah, just a nice long stretch on this left side. You can slowly turn your gaze and look to the left underneath that arm and breathe. Find your breath. Yes, breathing into that left lung, smiling through the whole process. When we smile, it helps us to adjust our body to where it feels good. And then inhale, slowly come back up. And exhale, release the arm down. Yeah, as we smile, we'll never push ourselves, because if we're pushing ourselves into some place that is uncomfortable for us, we stop breathing and we're grimacing, right? That's not a smile. So just softening, it helps us to soften the body. Good. All right. We're going to do a little forward fold ragdoll here. So again, you're going to take this to your range of motion, what feels good on your body. So readjust your feet, coming into that, feet about hip distance apart. We can even go a little wider if you'd like. Good. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. Reach up, look up. And then as you exhale, send your hips back, soften your knees. And you can start with bringing your hands onto your thighs and relaxing the head down wherever it's comfortable. If you're feeling pressure, lift the head up a little bit. Good. If this feels okay, lift your belly button up and see if you can let your arms hang down in ragdoll and let your head hang down like you're just a ragdoll hanging down. If you like it, you can sway the body side to side. Yeah, only if that feels good. Relax the head. Surrender to those judgments of what we should be and who people think we are so that we think we're that. Just surrender to all of that. And find the body just relaxing. Coming back to center if you're swaying. Bringing your hands onto your thighs if they're hanging. Keeping the head down as you walk your hands slowly and start to come up one vertebrae at a time. Walking your hands up your legs. Nice and slow. And then the heart comes up and the shoulders come back and the head comes up. Nice, good, ha. And on an inhale, let's just take a big breath in. And exhale, let go of any tension that you picked up in that pose. Relax. Yeah, and let's just do a little wiggle out of the body. Good. All right. So coming to the side of our chair, you don't necessarily need your chair here, but if you have your chair in front of you, good. We're gonna face the right side of your chair, just on a, turning the body. Yeah, we're gonna do a lunge here. So that's why it's nice to have the back of your chair here to help with your balance in your lunge. Good. So we're gonna take this inside leg, your left leg, and we're gonna step it back onto the ball of your foot, right? You're gonna look back at that back foot, make sure that your heel's not caved in. Yeah. So you're just at a nice little, soft little lunge. Good. That left knee, that outside knee is bent a little bit. Now you're gonna lift your heart, tuck your belly in. Good. See if you can bring your left arm up, your right arm up, and maybe your left arm too. But the chair's always there to hold on to. And find your lunge. Let's take a couple breaths here. Take a breath in, exhale. Just relax that back heel closer to the floor. Take another breath in, and relax. This time, as you breathe in, and then on the exhale breath, you're gonna turn and drop that back heel and just blossom open into your warrior two. Here we are. Yes, good. Now, you can adjust your feet if your stance is too narrow or too wide. Yeah, I'm just gonna slide my complete hair work, and I'm just gonna slide mine out. So we're just finding ourselves in our warrior two pose. Front heel about in line with the middle of the back foot, shoulders above the hips. Good. Turn the gaze and look over towards that right finger. Relax the shoulders back and down. Tuck your tailbone forward. Press into your toes. Find your breath. Nice big breath here. Just 3 big breaths. And as you exhale, see if you can relax your shoulders back and down. This is such a strong pose. I think last week I said if you're having problems making choices or decisions, and you're waffling back and forth and you can't decide, just come into this pose, breathe, and ask yourself, what is the right choice for me? Yeah, and many times you'll find it here. Good. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, relax your left hand onto the thigh. Flip your right palm up for reverse warrior. Keeping that front knee bent on an inhale breath, float your right arm up towards the sky. Maybe you can even bend your right elbow, maybe even bring the right fingers onto the back of your head if that feels good. If not, leave the hand up towards the sky. Find your breath here, opening up that right side. Yeah, breathe for 2, breathe for 1. On an inhale breath, float your right arm back up if it's not there already. On an exhale breath, float your right arm down. Right onto that right thigh. Good. Press into your toes and slowly straighten that right leg. Bring your gaze back forward, coming into triangle pose now. Nice and easy. Again, on an inhale breath, we're going to float the arms out to either side. Any point in time, you can take a break and then just meet us where we are. Take a breath in. As you exhale, slide your hips to the left as you reach to the right. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bring your right hand onto that thigh. There's a little bend in this right knee. Lift the back arm up. Good. And if it's available on your neck, you can look underneath that left arm and or even up towards the left hand. And breathe. All these challenging poses with a smile and breath. Just to wherever they're comfortable. One more breath. And then on an inhale breath, reach your left fingertips up towards the sky like you want to touch the ceiling. Let the body float up. Exhale, relax that left arm down. Bring the gaze back forward. Good. Nice work. Lift your right toes up, pivot them in. And then either toe, heel, or step, step, step. Hop. Shake it off. Yes. I've been experimenting with that. What's the right choice? What's the right decision? Boom, into warrior 2. Hold that pose. Breathe into it. And if the decision doesn't come, just get out of it and do it later. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do that same thing on this side. We're going to face the opposite side now. You have your chair in front of you here. That's helpful for your lunge. Good. And we'll just start with taking the inside leg, now probably your right foot back, onto the ball. And again, look down and back at that back foot. Make sure that the heel's not caved in. We want it straight back in alignment, right? Little soft bend in this outside knee. And then lift the chest. Good. Squeeze your glute muscles together. Good. Nice stretch for this hip flexor. Maybe the outside arm floats up. Maybe the other arm floats up. If you're feeling a little bit too wobbly, a little wobble's good. Too much wobble, you can drop your hand down. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale, meld your back heel towards the floor, nice and slowly. Stretching that Achilles tendon, that ankles, strengthening our ankles. Take another breath in. Exhale, soften. On this time, breathe in. And as you exhale, slowly drop your back heel down and fan out and bring the body forward. Find your warrior 2 on this side. Again, you can readjust your legs, your stance to where it feels good on your body. Now we're working you here. We're burning off this solar plexus agni. We're burning off our junk. Yeah, good. And then turning your gaze and looking over that front middle left fingernail now, front fingernail. Good. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, relax your hands, let your shoulders relax back and down. Tuck your tailbone forward, press into your toes. Strong warrior. Smile on the face and breathe. Each exhale breath allows something to soften and release. One more breath here. Relax and soften. Good. Now on your next exhale breath, allow that back arm to just drop down onto that leg. Good. And reach the right arm palm up, reach the front arm up towards the sky. Coming into reverse warrior. Keep that front knee bent. You can bend that left elbow. You can bring the left fingers to the back of your head if you'd like, and reach that left elbow up towards the sky. And breathe. Again, a little wobble is good. Your chair is always there to hold on to with that right hand. 2. Nice job, everyone. Breathe into the challenge. Good. On an inhale breath, float that top arm back up. And as you exhale, just allow that arm, the left arm, to float down onto the left side. Good. You can bring your gaze back forward. Press into your toes to straighten that left knee. Good. And we'll just end this series with this triangle. So stretching your arms out to either side. Take a nice big breath in. As you exhale, slide your hips to the back and reach forward the left hand. Take a breath in again and exhale. Bring that hand onto your thigh. Reach that back arm up towards the sky. Feel free to look underneath that right arm and or even up towards that right hand. Smile on the face, breathe. If you can't breathe deeply, back out of the pose a little bit. Come to where you can breathe fully. Yes, breathe and get rid of your junk. Good. And then on your next inhale breath, reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Let the body gently float up. Exhale, release that back arm, that right arm down. Bring your gaze back forward. Good. Lift your left toes up slightly. Pivot them forward. And heel, toe. Toe, heel. Your feet back to hip distance apart. Ooh, nice work, everyone. Yes, burning it off, stretching it out, moving it around, and letting it go. Yeah, good. And relax. Yeah, this practice, just again, the more we do it, the more regular we become with it, you'll find it's this slow transition of your life, like you're just less reactive to stuff. Something doesn't work out right, somebody cuts you off, you deal with it, and then you're like, wow, that person might be having a bad day. Or, you just don't react in your body to it as much. So good for you. All right, we're gonna go into, I think, tree pose. Nice little tree. So again, needing your chair maybe. Coming to the right side or left side of your chair. Yes, either side, doesn't really matter. All right, so here's your chair. Good. So find a nice tall spine. Shoulders back. Let's just find our Tadasana here. Lift the kneecaps up. Relax the shoulders back and down. Tuck your belly in. And tuck your chin back slightly. As we stand and walk and move and sit in this Tadasana pose, it helps our breath, right? It helps us to stay, it helps our joints to stay less sore, right? Because they're stacked. So just keeping that Tadasana, sitting or standing alone is an amazing practice. Good. Now, if you want to grab onto your chair here, and we're gonna bend that outside knee. Yes, this one is maybe your right knee. Good. And so either staying right here in this balance pose, engage that kneecap up on that standing leg, squeeze your glute muscle there. But just being mindful, aware of what this feels like. If you're feeling pretty stable, pretty strong, you can take the knee out to the side, bottom of the foot to the inside of the ankle. You can take that bottom of the foot to your calf, the outside of your calf, not your knee ever. Maybe even some of you are up here in your upper thigh. Only if you can stand straight and balance. So find your legs. Good. And then, if it's available to you, maybe you bring your hands slowly together in prayer position. Anjali Mudra. Yeah. Sometimes floating your elbows out a little bit helps with your balance. Find a spot to stare at in front of you. That's a drishti gaze. Yes. A little bit of wobble, a little bit of shaky is good. It's your body working. Good. If you want to float your tree branches up towards the sky, tree branches, trees are so beautiful right now. All the catalpas are blooming. All the sneezing is happening. And if you want even more of a challenge here, you can lift your gaze up towards the ceiling. That's only if you want more. Decide if you want more. Yeah, and breathe. 2, for 1. Good. As you exhale, bring your palms together. Float your hands slowly down to your heart. Good. And gently let go of your legs. Yeah. And wiggle it out. Shake it out. Good. You're burning a lot of junk today. So, coming to the other side. Yes, yes, yes. Good. So again, finding Tadasana. Kneecaps lift. Tailbone tucked. Belly in. Shoulders back. Nice tall spine. Good. And again, here coming into tree, so you can hold on to the chair to start with. Bend that outside knee, come onto the toe. That's feeling good. Again, lifting that standing kneecap. Turn the leg out, maybe the bottom of the foot to the outside of the ankle, maybe the calf, maybe the thigh. Find a nice tall spine. Yes, doesn't really matter as long as you're challenging yourself just a little bit and you can balance. Yeah. And then bringing your palms together. So this is our little balance for Tuesdays. Yeah, good. Find a nice tall spine. Find a spot to stare at. That will help. Maybe float your elbows out and press your palms in. That can help stabilize you as well. And then if you want to reach your tree branches up towards the sky, come into a V and breathe. Yeah, nice and tall. Glutes are engaged. Belly is back. Spine is tall. If you want more, you can lift your gaze and look up towards the ceiling. Only if you want more. Breathe for 2 and 1. And bringing your palms together, floating your hands down to your heart. Good. And releasing that outside leg. And shaking it out. Really nice. Nice work, everyone. Today, I know I had you doing a lot, but it's a time of year to burn stuff off. Let's burn it off. Have it be done. It's in flames and ashes. Let them blow away and let's start new. Invite new. Let's find our seat. So coming to the front of your chair, even with awareness, sitting down, press into your toes. Use those toes to take the pressure off the knees. Nice. We're scooted forward just a little bit here. Good. Let's take a big breath in and let it go. Relax the body. Let's bring our legs together here. Yes, you might be as far forward in your chair as comfortable where you're still feeling very stable sitting on your chair. And drop your knees open and then bring the bottoms of your feet together. I don't think you can see my feet here, but I know we probably all have shoes. Most of us have shoes on. So just the best that you can, bringing the backs or the bottoms of your foot together and just letting your legs out to the side here. You can even butterfly. We'll be seeing a lot of those soon, not already. We're flying the legs and relax. Find a nice tall spine. Relax your arms down alongside your body. Float your arms out halfway to a T. And lift your fingers up and spread your fingers wide. Good. And rotate the fingers forward and rotate them back. And nice smile on the face. Shoulders are relaxed. Each time, maybe the fingers reach towards the floor just a little bit more with every rotation. Yes. Good. And next time fingers come up, bring them together and reach your fingers down towards the floor. Press the tops of your hands out to either side. Almost like we look like little scarecrows here. Yeah. And breathe. Find that drishti gaze, find the breath, press into the tops of your hands. Good. And then as you exhale, let the hands float down. Good. And let's shake the hands. Shake, shake, shake. Good. And this time, let's bring the hands forward. Bring them into fists. And let's rotate our fists in circles. This usually feels good on the tops of your hands. We don't even realize how tight the top of our hands and our wrists are until we do something like this, right? And then reverse. Nice slow circles, the opposite direction, nice and stretchy. Yeah, when we go fast, we don't go as deep, right? When we go slow, we're really getting a little more stretch. Good. And shake out the hands, shake, shake, shake. Wiggle it out, shake the head. Good. And then we're gonna come into child's pose here. So just bring one hand on top of the other, relax your shoulders. Bring the backs of your hands onto your forehead, gently pressing into the forehead, and close your eyes. So relaxing the arms, pressing gently into your forehead. You can even move the skin of your forehead side to side with the hands. And then come back to center. Take 2 breaths here. Coming inside, igniting that third eye. Seed of intuition. And when you're ready, relax. You can flutter the eyes open and you can just slowly move your hands, slide them off your forehead and bring them down to the outside of your legs. Relax your shoulders. And then take your hands and just close your legs here. Yeah, good. And heel toe your feet back to about hip distance apart. Good. And then lift your heels up and drop your heels and lift your toes. And let's hold. Lifting the toes up as high as you can. Lift them up, lift them up. Good, good, good. And then relax your toes. Good. And shake off anything else that you might have any kind of tension on your body. Just move the body, let it go. Soften, you can roll your shoulders again, see if you can find any little tension in your shoulders or your neck from our practice, and relax. And let's get ready for final relaxation. Really nice work, everyone. Burning off lots of our junk today. Good. So if you're remaining in your chair, sit back, have your back supported here. Good. If you want to lay down, feel free to lay down on the floor. Let's bring the palms up and getting that beautiful solar energy in our body. Yes. Bright, it's burning brighter now. We'll be through the rest of the day burning brighter. Close the eyes when you're ready. Make any final little adjustments. Good. And let's take a nice big breath in and exhale it out with a sigh. And take another breath in and exhale it out with a nice sigh. This time we're gonna just end practice with an Om here before we go into our meditation. So take a nice big breath in and exhale with the sound of Om. Om. Relax the body now. Relax the breath now. Just for this next 3 or 4 minutes, just be here. Letting go. Letting go of all that doesn't serve you with your exhale breath. And inviting warmth and love, joy, faith. Inviting that in with each inhale breath. Let go of all of your efforts and simply relax. Become aware of any sounds around you, any outside sound, any inside sounds, fans blowing, whatever it is, just let whatever is happening happen. Let go of all of your efforts. Allow the body to relax. Back of your neck, back of your head, your shoulders. Invite that little smile onto your face at last. Feel your whole internal organs relax, your heart, your stomach, that solar plexus. Let your little flame just come down to a tiny little dot. Little tiny dot of a flame. Feel your hips heavy, your legs relax, your feet, your hands, whole body relaxed. Notice any thoughts, just allow them to come and go. Don't get hooked on a thought. Let them in and let them out. Let go of all of your thoughts. Let go of all of your stories. Let go of all of your discomforts. Let go of all that you are not. Bring your awareness to how you feel. And your awareness to your warmth and your love and your light and what you are. I am this. And feel free to remain here for as long as you like. And should you choose to come back into this space and time. And take a nice big breath in and let it go. Become aware now again of all the sounds around you. Begin to move the body, maybe swaying it side to side, wiggling toes and fingers. And coming back to center. Bringing your hands and floating them into Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Rest your thumbs onto your heart. We'll end practice today with this. Let's take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, bow your forehead to your fingertips. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, either way, you are right. As a quote by Henry Ford. When you're feeling ready and complete, gently begin to flutter the eyes open as you lift your head. And I thank you all for coming and sharing this beautiful solar, solstice practice today with each other. Have a lovely rest of your day. Shine your bright lights out there. Namaste. Thank you, everyone.